Hello everyone. So I'm at a conference here. I'm just in one corner and I felt I just needed to come out and do my video because it's almost time for my first video to come out and I've not done anything. So I beg me I just manage. And for those of you who are always coming here watching my videos, I just say thank you so much. Please keep sharing, liking, subscribe. Just pass on the message. I know there are a lot of people who come who just take my video and put it on their this. Just ensure that me, as far as it's getting to people are watching it. That's what is most really important. So today now, what I'm going to talk about is honestly, uh, there's a very great destruction of institutions that is currently happening in Nigeria, and I know a lot of people warned against it, especially Lagos people who had to live under Tinubu's dictatorship for so many years, having to see institutions being just rubbish, everything revolving around one person, one family, and all of that. And that's the same thing that we're currently also seeing in Nigeria, especially in Abuja, where you see more and more and more of like Tinubu's Stooges, loyalists, being put in places, almost like that state capture. He's really working on it and getting it done. I think one of the things that he doesn't realize is that actually Nigeria is not Lagos. Yes, he might be doing it now all over the place, getting these people in, and very saucy kind of people, you understand, in different in different areas of this thing, putting his Lagos boys, his Lagos Stooges, his Lagos whatever, they are carrying this bravado, this sauciness, behaving anyhow, just destroying the fabric of what institutions are supposed to be made of. Many of us might not be paying attention, but honestly, we really need to pay attention to all of these things and ensure that our institutions are not further corrupted, our institutions are not further destroyed, and then our institutions are not just made to serve the whim and caprices of one person. A lot of times we've seen people who have talked about Tinubu and the fact that he does this state capture a lot, and then make sure that every fabric of the institution is intertwined with him, his family, his whatever, and all of that. And these are some of the things that we absolutely have to keep fighting against. Please don't be the background noises, don't mind the background noise. Me almost see as I just find in this corner where I did no lighting, nothing. See fine baby. Anyway, go and subscribe, Jerry. Maybe get to 100,000 subscribers. Yeah. Share, like, and subscribe. But honestly, on a very serious note, because some people say that I try to make my engagement a bit light, a bit funny, because we live in a country where so many things aren't going right. And so the last thing that we should be doing is to also just burden the souls of people are already very burdened. And so I just try to put in a little bit of humor, and naturally this is how I am. Even when things are very serious, I just take life very easily. It's very easy, and that's how I'm able to cope with a lot of things. If I will break a lot of people, I just keep going. So anyway, after that long story short, subscribe, that's the main thing, and tell other people to subscribe, because now I'm hearing people telling me that they don't even know that I have a YouTube channel. I'm like, most of the videos they are watching in other people's channel, it's on my YouTube channel that they are taking it and then they are putting it out there. But anyway, it's all good, since at the end of the day we are all getting to pass on this information. Critical to say that we have a country that honestly that has been someone has rigged his way into office. We know that there's illegitimacy in the land, and this person is doing everything that he can to be able to have the country be at his beck and call, and that is one thing that we will never allow to happen. Tinubu will not be allowed that room for him to think that what he did to Lagos, the way he captured Lagos and just put it under his pocket, is the one that controls everything that happens there. It's definitely not something that he's going to do to us. Also in Nigeria, we're going to stand against this and ensure that this is something that it's not allowed to happen. And by paying attention, begin to pay attention. I think Buhari came with his nepotism. I've said it before. Tinubu now decided that Buhari doesn't know anything about nepotism. He own nepotism, get nepo inside. That's how bad it is. It's crazy, and it's something else. But these are things that as citizens we must stand against. We must ensure that these things are not allowed to happen. These things don't continue the way it is. You saw what happened with Tinubu, and you know where Tinubu's concern is all about on the issue of the community where soldiers have been killed in Delta State. You see Tinubu coming out to give direct, order to the soldiers. But when it is terrorists who have been killing people, who have been doing order, have we really seen Tinubu come out to give direct order? So this tells you where his mindset is. Really, the lives and properties of the people really don't matter to him. The other things that actually do matter to him. I think the wealth of the nation matters more to Mr. Tinubu than the lives and properties of the people. And of course, with the whole thing that have been happening in Delta State, you see people saying that there is more than meets the eye. There is more than meets the eye. So we continue to see as the story over there unfold, but to let you know that indeed there is a state capture that is currently going on. A lot of institutions, key positions are being filled up by Tinubu's Lagos boys and stooges and girls and whatever. That's the thing that is happening, and these are things that we really shouldn't allow in our country. These are things that we have to be very mindful in not allowing it to also be overpowered by them. I know there's a lot of things that they do, which is to reduce our values as citizens, reduce us as citizens, keep giving us more problems that we're going to be dealing with, so that you feel frustrated, you feel like giving up must never be an option. I keep saying this thing all the time. Giving up must never ever be an option. We must keep fighting against all of this. Pick the place where you're stronger and continue and keep having that voice. Before, with governance, they would say, oh, building roads, this one. Now they are turning governance into just providing rights for you. So when they provide rights for you, they finish their good governance. That's how much we've been degraded, how much we've been lowered, how much our lives have just been degraded. And for me, these are part of the things that I've always been angry about, that we sit down here, we're fighting for mundane problems that even our ancestors had fought for before. Why are those things that we are still fighting for? Why don't we have sophisticated problems? Why don't we have things that we can really hold on to? Not all of these little things that just keep coming up by the way. But then it's a game plan of theirs. They want to keep us frustrated, they want to keep us occupied, and that's why for me I've said that political activism since 2018, I've been saying this: political activism is where I want to put my mind on. Otherwise, they will keep giving you more problem to be settling on the street. I want to be in a position where the people who get into that places where decisions are being made, I have a hand in it. I help people make the right decisions, so that we get in people that will give us good governance, and we do not need to just stand and just helplessly watch why people just destroy our lives, give us more problem to be tackling it. Like the recent abduction that happened, why are you not speaking? Why are you not speaking? What am I going to say that I've not been saying before? We need to work on governance. We need to ensure that there's good governance. Otherwise, they will continue to give us more schools where abduction will happen, and God forbid we continue to allow that happen. So thank you so much. Bye.